Gaoo, Hornmates, how you doing? I'm pretty nervous, not gonna lie. Today might be a little bit scuff. I'm expecting so, but it's okay. Welcome, Hornmates, to the Art Talk Show. Gaoo everybody, hello. Anyways, welcome to the Art Talk Show. Here we are gonna be talking about art thingies. I'm gonna be dropping different kind of topics in every episode. I want this show to be something recurrent in my channel. So, yep. We are going to share our opinions, we are going to share our stories, we are going to have just a cozy time together chatting, and all the topics that I have are related to art, but this is still available for artists and non-artists actually, so even if you guys don't draw, you still can comment on things. Today's topic is actually in the title of the stream, but since it's the first episode, I want to introduce to you the whole concept, and then we can start talking about it. Yupu. So I have so many things to tell you. I hope I'm not going to miss anything. I am gonna be reading all the chats as usual, but I'm not gonna be replying to all the questions because I want to stick to the topic. And is this thingy working? Can you hear the background music? Because I cannot. Well, it's sounding, so I hope yes. For me, it's deadly silence. So I'm not going to be, so if you come here like other days and you come here telling me something about my exams or like the manga thingy or whatever, I'm going to stick to the topic, so this sounds more like a broadcast. I wanted to make a broadcast since a long time ago, and the few things that I did in the past were in collaboration with other people, so okay, let me move it up, because literally I cannot hear anything. Hello? Okay, let me fix this first. It was working literally a moment ago. I guess. Okay, now. I guess it just doesn't like me. That's all. No, it was okay. It's just obvious doing bad things to me because it was open for more than 3 hours and it's now struggling, I guess. So, yep. So, as I was saying, I did these things in the past with other people. So, it was okay because we can fill each other's spaces and we can have a nice conversation. But it's the first time I'm hosting something like this by my own. So, yep. The only thing I will ask you guys is to be respectful. We are gonna be sharing opinions, so maybe you don't think like other people. Still, I do not want any kind of criticism over other people. So just be respectful, and that's all, you know, and stay to the topic. So with that, everything is gonna be okay. So yeah, as I said, everything is going to be scuffed today because it's my first time, and it's gonna get better with the time. I hope. I know. It is too loud. Let me. Like this should be okay, right? Don't remember which. Something like this. Is this okay now? Is this okay now? Perfect. Nice. Thank you, that's better. Great. I went down to the normal ones. Okay, so now everything is ready, right? Obvious. Thank you so much for your assistance. I hate you. Anyways. I have something special though for artists here in this art talk show. I'm gonna be making art challenges every month. So let me actually start showing you things. But yeah, we are going to have monthly art challenges. So the idea that I got was that I've been training so much different kind of things in art, right? So I was thinking like maybe I can drop my knowledge onto you, the ones that wants to get better at art, you know, and maybe you guys wanna join this challenge to just practice. So every challenge that I'm going to propose, it is actually to practice something. There is no pressure, and you can do it at any kind of art style that you have been drawing, painting, animation, sculpture, whatever thing, you know? And this is going to be monthly. So every month I'm going to drop a new challenge, and every month we are going to review the previous month entries that you guys did. I will create on Discord a new channel so you guys can drop your... I can drop the monthly art challenge concept, and you guys can drop your art there. So I can actually showcase your art here, so we can actually, you know, like share the Hornmates art in my channel as well. It's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit like a little bit, yes, recognition for my channel, for my people in the channel. So for February goals, I think I will have to activate it all together. It is the feelings, because February, it is actually the lovey-dovey month, because Valentine's and everything, right? So I thought that it would be nice if you guys can practice expressions where your character is expressing love. I said romantic feelings there, but because I don't know how to phrase it, but it can be whatever kind of feeling that is positive, you know? It could be even to your family, to your friends, or to your lovers, or whatever, you know? Or your character thing, it doesn't have to be you know? Or maybe you want to go with animals instead of people, or whatever. Art is free and you can do whatever you want. And I have 2 levels here, the basic and the advanced level. Basic is for people who wants to just join, right, and practice. And advanced is for those who wants to have like a twist into the channel. So this one is like drawing feelings, which is already difficult, don't get me wrong. But then if you want a little bit of twist, you know, you can add body language to it. So how would you express love with your body language? Don't make it and say so, because I have to show it on a stream. But you know, like, maybe you are shy, how do you express that with your body language, you know? I'm going to create a Discord section for it, so once you have it, you just have to go to the Discord section. Right now it's not created because it was going to be a little bit confusing, I think, so I'm gonna open it after the stream. Yeah. So this is February challenge. And I hope all of you that are interested in getting better into art, you know, will join. Oh, if you do not want to be like, if you don't want me to show your art on a stream, but you still want to join and show people on Discord, you can also share it in the normal share your work place that we have in Discord. So easy peasy. If you want it to be shared, share it in the monthly art challenge that I'm going to create after the stream. And if you do not want it to be shown, just drop it in the normal art sharing channel. Yeah. So I'm just introducing my new broadcast called Art Talk. Here we are gonna be talking about art and stuff. So this is the monthly art challenge for people who want to get better at drawing. And today's topic, I think, I don't know if I'm going too fast or not. It's okay. With the time, it's gonna get better, okay? Say goodbye to the board. We're gonna see it next month. Actually, you know, I could place it here for today because it's like the first time. So here you have it. And today's topic, it is gonna be. What got you into art? But it could be whatever. I want to hear your story. If you're an artist yourself, what got you into doing art? And if you are not an artist, maybe what got you interested into art, you know, like maybe you guys, if you are here, it's because you like art for sure, because I just draw on the stream. So you are a little bit interested. You also like anime for sure, because you are watching an anime girl, right? So for sure you will enjoy a little bit art, right? I wanna know. I'm gonna also share my story. And quick reminder, this is just to share stories and opinions. This is not to critique anybody, okay? Okay? If you critique other people, I'm going to kindly kick your ass and ban you forever. That's okay, right? That's not for you. You could try, you know. I know some few things are going to be difficult. Also, it doesn't have to be love. It could be shy. It doesn't have to be really love. It could be shy because something is happening, whatever, you know. Be creative. The thing is to practice. This is going to make you a better artist. I don't want to force anybody, of course, but yes. If you want to try to get better, I mean, in February I said expressions because it's the most basic thing, because people usually draw people faces, right? Yes. Could be rejection. I was thinking more in positive feelings though. Why rejection? Why no positive feelings? You have to force yourself. Okay, I'm gonna because this is gonna be a little bit busy, because if I'm gonna be reading your comments, maybe we are going to spend like 2, 5, 10 minutes talking about something. If I don't read your comments, feel free to reshare it later, okay? Because I don't have a way to write down your things. So I'm saying it because we already have Foxy and Mighty sharing your thingies. I appreciate it, thank you. But yeah. So if I start talking about Foxy's one, Mighty, don't feel shy to reshare it again later. Maybe you can start copy-pasting when I finish with the others. Taking out on my dear lord. So I'm gonna share also my experience a little bit later, because I see you guys being super mega motivated. I actually like it. Thank you so much. I actually thought Hornmates were going to be so quiet. I already read some things like pretty girls are there, whatever, but I need more. What got you into enjoying the art, you know? Like what kind of anime made you go into the rabbit hole, you know? My uncle, he's a tattoo artist, and I have fond memories of him doodling schools and other stuff for us at family gatherings. Wow! Your uncle is crazy, man. Your uncle is so freaking crazy! What do you mean? I will never draw in front of my family. I'm just telling you. I'm just so telling you. Oh my gosh. So, you got into art? Like enjoying art because you enjoyed watching your uncle, or you actually draw because it's tattoos. You know, I think it's the first time that I get someone that knows a tattoo artist. Second one, but the first one doesn't count because it's like very family stuff and it's like they don't care about art. So you actually draw. I didn't know you draw, Foxy. Like, I've seen some doodles from you, but I didn't know you draw. That's interesting. So that's actually cool, like family. Actually, you know, when I was going to explain this, I was going to say things like maybe it was like a silly kind of experience when you were a kid. Maybe it was an anime that caught your attention. Maybe you saw the painting of some other family member, which was a little bit my case at the beginning. No matter how silly it is, I'm gonna tell you my story. At the beginning, the story is super silly, okay? Godzilla comics. Then I upped my quality when I became a Star Wars fan in early middle school. That's so cool. So, mate. But Godzilla and Star Wars have nothing to do together. So you started reading comics, and that drove you into read more comics. For me, it's very interesting because for me, comics weren't a thing till I was 1,600 years old. I literally read manga before, but I didn't know manga was a thing that I could do, you know? So... Kendra would like all of you. You can try by getting better. Yeah. You can try, don't worry. Artists draw anime arts. My first time seeing anime was Princess Mononoke on Cartoon Network. Oh, that's a very good movie. Bro, did you guys, when you watched people doing art or like you read the comics or you watched the movies or so, did you think in the past, did you think that that was like made by someone? I know the question is very, very stupid. For me, I read a lot of mangas, I watched a lot of animes, and still I didn't know there were people working behind. So my dummy brain, it's very dummy, and I don't know how it works. But like, till someone tells me that it's possible to work in illustrated books for kids, my brain cannot understand that that's a real work, even though I read books for kids, you know? I mean, I know it sounds super stupid, but it happens to me, okay? So when I said that when I was like 1,600 years old, I discovered comics, it is real. I mean, I knew Marvel and DC came from comics, but I've never seen a comic in my life. And when I was interested in manga, I already read manga, but I didn't know mangas were a book and like people could draw it, you know? So I don't know, I've never thought at that point, I've never thought that people could work drawing. If it makes sense, you know? To my dad's music, he has a cover band, and every week people could come and practice songs. My grandma is also a piano teacher. You were practicing music with your family as well? Why did you guys have such an art environment? I didn't expect this. I'm reading all of you. I didn't expect this. Oh my gosh. So you are like those families where when they gather together, one of them starts playing an instrument and the others start singing and so. I've only watched that in the internet, and I thought it was like very made up, you know. Like they made it for the video. It's not a real thing, but now that you share that, maybe it is a real thing, you know. You started being a weeb and you started singing anime openings. How did you guys become weebs? I wanna know. I wanted to give form to what was happening in the story. You know, I had a friend that she really liked to create original characters in the stories that she enjoyed. Like Harry Potter, she had like some few original characters, and she would make like a spin-off, which is not official, but like a spin-off story about it with her own OCs, but like in the world of Harry Potter, for example. And she tends to do that for all the stories that she likes. So for example, for Boku no Hero, she had also some OCs to create side stories, you know, because she really liked the world building of it, and she was like, imagine a character like this and that, She was a writer. Well, she is a writer, so yeah. She got interested just because she was imagining like what other situations could happen in the stories that she likes, you know, even though it's books or animes or whatever. I didn't care until anime got added into the equation. I like it. Not like other waves. Now you are. What anime got you hooked, Foxy? I'm curious. Gaoo RT! Not this stinky, shut up. So, for me, I think, I don't know which anime got me into art. For sure, my long story short, okay? Since I was a Babu Dragon, I really like watching anime. The anime that was airing on television. And I remember to watch like very old animes. There were like a huge jump from what I watched on TV and what I watched on the internet. Because on the TV, there are like 4 or 5 licenses for the Dragonland, you know, and then they keep repeating the same animes. If you turn on the TV, I think they are airing still the same animes that I've watched when I was a kid. So, for me, I think it was Shugo Kiara and Sakura Card Captor. Those 2 girls were like my OGs. And then I started drawing. But I stopped because I was a kid, you know, drawing is for kids. Which, oh, Pokemon was also a good one, and Digimon. So I started drawing just because I saw the drawings on TV and I wanted to copy it, you know. And actually I remember my parents cheering me up about that, but the more I went into studies and so, the more I stopped drawing. And then, like, there were no pushing for art anymore. So I didn't care. Though, instead of art, I actually used to write a lot. I have some few stories that never finished because it was something like a hobby for me, you know? And then, I just stopped because school. And then I went into a very, very stressing moment in my life because the studies and so, right? And I don't know why, but I went back to draw. But I didn't know what to draw, so I just went to Vocaloid because it was the only thing that I knew people draw, you know. And like, I think because Google is amazing. Google is just amazing. And they started recommending me Instagram profiles that are artists and so, you know. And because I saw people drawing, I wanted to draw as well, let's say, you know, a little bit like that. And the more I saw, the more I wanted to do. And I saw different art styles and I wanted to try them all. And I tried to keep up in the rhythm that professionals did, because I was following professionals. And I went super inside into art. To the point, my parents were a little bit like, Tama, you cannot live from art, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, you know. So I kept my studies and drawing at the same time. But secretly, I was like, you know, I'm gonna make money out of this. Because I saw people already taking commissions and so I was like, that's a thing? I wanna try to, you know. And when I got a little bit of commissions done, it was when my parents actually trusted me and they were like pushing my dreams with me, you know. Let me read you. I try to draw, nothing comes out. I wanna say something. If you guys try to draw, at the beginning it's going to be shit. As you feel, you try to draw and it feels shit, and then you watch Tama and it's so easy on her side, but Tama already passed through the stages that you guys are. She drew sheet after sheet after sheet. She threw away the drawings. She stopped drawing cause exams and so. She came back, she saw artists, and she kept drawing and drawing. And at the beginning, Tama used to copy everything. Copy literally everything. I feel like attempts of illustrations, which are illustrations, are nice gifts for online friends that I have for their artists and streamers, although I can't achieve that level I want. Just because you need practice and you guys need to study, that's all. But I'm taking music as art as well. I'm taking music as art too, cause I think art is just things that makes you, how to say, just share your feelings and share your thoughts, and you know. So I think music is a kind of art as well, even though you copy because you are just singing whatever song someone else created, you know. With drawing it's the same, you know. We start copying till we have the ability to create on our own. I will say drawing it's easier to create on our own than music. But hey, I don't know about music, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong. Your parents don't know. It is very common, can we say this? I think it is very common that parents reject art ways in your life. If you guys try to be musicians, sculptors, tattoo artists, whatever, you know, they will say no. Because they are afraid. Because they don't understand. Because they know it takes a lot of effort and only few people can make it, you know. And they are just worried for you. And I'm sad if you guys are in a situation that your family don't really support you on those things. But if you can show them that you are kind of right, and like you can make money out of it, I'm sure your family will try to change their mind, you know. Well, depend on the family and depend on the person, of course, but you know. Bro, I'm reading Archie. But you are improving! You drew shitty hands, but you are improving. In each drawing that you draw, I see better things and I have less things to correct, so it is actually amazing. And he just learned copying others, by the way. Let me... Sorry, my chat goes a little bit crazy because I'm scrolling. Music, same as other kind of art, it's acceptable as art. For me at least. People can say whatever, but for me it is an expression of art. Usually when you draw, you want to tell something. You want to tell a story, you want to share a thought, you want to share a feeling, you want to share a critique, you want to do something with your art, you know. You want to just draw something cute for people to tell you that you are great. Even if you try to minimize to the most simple feeling, when you do art, it's for a reason. Even if it's because it makes you have fun, it is for a reason. So I will say all of those are like feelings that you get through the art, right? No matter which art it is. When you feel like super happy in your house, even if you're not a singer, you sing, right? That's cause it is the way to express ourselves, I think. Hello everybody, gao gao! I know I'm missing a lot of comments, comment aside. This is Art Talk. It's a broadcast show. We just started today. We are focusing on talking about art. Right now we are talking about what got us into art. Whatever art it is. If you draw, if you do create whatever, if you sing, if you sculpt, if you animate, if you know. You gotta make a find your own way. Parents want the security of knowing there is a way for you. Of course, parents love you in their own way, okay? They love you in their own way, even though it looks like it doesn't. So, and I know there is a lot of points to touch here, which we are not touching, but, you know, they just try, generally, you know, like most of the time, they try to get you the best life possible. And they just want you to be, like, free of debts and everything. So, that's why people usually tend to reject art pies, yes. Because... whatever, if you're a musician, what are you going to do? You're not going to be Shakira, you know? So, I didn't install the... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Arigato, punya. I'm gonna put it here. There we go. Thank you! Not every drawing has to be a masterpiece, some are just character development. Exactly. You also don't have to draw, even for the challenge of February, guys, you don't have to make a final piece. It could be just a sketch, you know? When you draw, you just have to enjoy the process with whatever kind of mistakes you can make, with whatever kind of frustration you feel, you know? And if they look like super poopy, whatever time it takes for you, you just try, you know? And the important thing in art, I think, it's to enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy it, nobody will enjoy it, you know? Yeah, just do it. Just put yourself to draw and that's all, you know? Well, draw or do whatever. I should actually apply this to myself. I am not the best to talk here, but I should just shut up and start singing, right? I will not do it today, but soon, 2026 is going to be better for me. Yes. And I also want you guys to make it on yourself. That's why I created the art challenges. Let me drink. I think it is more important to make something that you like with all the mistakes that it can have than something that will get 1 million likes or something that people will consider a very good piece. I think it is more important to enjoy. I think so. What makes masterpiece a masterpiece? That's a very good question. Some couple of critiques. No. I think it depends. A masterpiece, it's so abstract, but surely you are going to move in different kind of art styles, right? So in your art style, do you have mistakes? Does your picture share whatever thoughts you want to share, you know? Those things makes the masterpiece. Knowledge and feelings, basically. So in my opinion, a masterpiece is very abstract. It's not how you say, guys? Depending on the person, it's going to be considered a masterpiece or not, you know? So yes, you're late, Liang Gao Gao. We are talking about what got you into art today. Subjective, that's the word, thank you. So yes, it is very subjective. So maybe my model can be a masterpiece for you, but then for Liang it's not a masterpiece because I don't have Uma Musume ears, you know, and I don't have my feet shown. So it is very, very subjective. But still, I feel like if you feel like it's a masterpiece, you should call it your masterpiece, you know? Because no matter what we say, in your art, we cannot say that something is masterpiece or not, you know? So I don't know if I'm explaining myself. That's my opinion though, of course, but you know what I mean. It's like, if I call my last drawing my masterpiece, it means that it's the best for me in all my art pieces, you know? Yeah. Or like, if you do whatever kind of animation thingy, and it's your masterpiece, it means that for you it's the best of your pieces, let's say. I think so. I don't know. I know my art looks good enough for your level. But I do go long periods without drawing. That's a killer of skills, but it's okay, because you can come back into action, you know? I will improve with watercolor pencils until it looks exactly as I seek. That's nice. The obsession, I don't feel the obsession it's very nice, but still, it can push you towards your dreams. I got obsessed too. If it wouldn't be because of my obsession, I wouldn't... I wouldn't go into the art way, you know? Enjoy some random arts while 99% of pieces is those fancy galleries are not good for me. Yeah, but it's also cause art style, you know? Justy, thank you so much! It's cause art style, cause I don't like Picasso abstract drawings. I do not like them. Neither any kind of art that is abstract, okay? But oh man, I love anime. And I don't like realism. I can say that it has a lot of work behind, a lot of knowledge, but I don't like it, so... I cannot say it's a masterpiece, because in my liking, it's not there, you know? Kind of. Drawing round, it's my biggest enemy in drawing. Then maybe you have to draw 1 million boba till you master the drawing circle skills. Violet Evergarden, I also consider it a masterpiece, but we don't talk about Violet because we are gonna start crying, okay? Yes! I like half human in general. Yeah, but I am not the masterpiece because Uma Musume is there, you know? If Uma Musume wouldn't be there, maybe I would be your masterpiece, but yes! That's what I mean. It's very subjective. So, yup. Quick tips for shading. I'm not gonna share it today, but if you come on Sunday's stream or any other drawing stream, I can tell you for sure. Thank you guys. I can tell you if we are in a drawing stream. Yeah. So for me, I said it. What got me into art was I was on Instagram. I used Instagram a lot back in time. I don't use it anymore. I used to watch whatever you do in Instagram. A lot of artists. And oh my, they were amazing. They are still amazing. And they inspire me so much. And since I always wanted to create my own stories, I don't know why, you know, I felt like I suck at writing, and you guys know. But hey, I got good ideas, or at least I think I got good ideas, you know? Something that people could enjoy, something that people like me could enjoy, you know? So I was like, maybe drawing is the way, you know? So I don't have to really express by words the feelings of people, but I could draw it. And oh my, at the beginning it was so difficult. Also, I couldn't make manga, though I wanted to make manga, because I didn't know how to draw panels, how to organize the panels, and so it was so difficult. Me learning how to do comic stuff, I was presenting, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I was presenting some comic pages with lowercase text. And then someone told me that that's unacceptable, that if you check all the comics, they are uppercase, like written in uppercase. And I was like, what? I've never noticed things like that, okay? So me as a comic artist, I still do some very newbie mistakes. Anyways, yeah, those people really influenced me to the point that I started creating my stories, and instead of writing it, I would draw it, but I didn't know how to draw. So I got obsessed. As obsessed with art as I was with Minecraft, or any kind of game that you guys can be obsessed with, and I literally put myself to draw. And I started drawing with mouths. So in a head, if you part the head in exactly 3 parts, you have the lines of the eyes, the line of the mouth, the line of the eyebrows, you know? And I was like, okay. With the time, I got a little bit better in front views, you know, but then I had to move them. And with practice and again copying a lot to people, I got into something. And then when I was kind of happy with my art, it's when I tried to make comics. Also very inspired on the, well, comic manga, you know, on the comics that I really like. Your homework for Tama. It is a challenge. I'm gonna quickly say this again. This is a monthly art challenge that I want to do in this new show that I am bringing into the channel. This is going to happen monthly. You have the whole February and the beginning of March to draw something about feelings. And then in March, we are going to review all your entries, and we are going to drop new monthly art challenge for March. I'm gonna create a new Discord section for it, so after the stream, of course. I didn't want to do it before because kind of confusing. And of course, I'm going to drop the monthly art challenge concept there, so you guys don't have to screenshot this or whatever. You just can enjoy today, and tomorrow you can check it. What is the most special art medium that you have seen? That's interesting. Not so long ago, I went to a convention, and they were painting in negative. So they were painting in white and green, kind of. And when you take your phone, the camera of your phone, you can place the filter of negative. Usually it gets like very weird kind of colors, right? But this time, the whole picture made sense if you would use the negative filter. So, oh my god, so crazy. I'm sad because the personality behind is the important part, but the model is an entry point. People are swayed at first looks. Yes, it happens. Yes, it does. But I guess it's okay. Though, if you're playing Minecraft and they like Minecraft, probably they are going to check, you know? But it happened to me sometimes that I see someone with a very, very basic model and I'm like, this is going to be another like hobby streamer, you know? That probably try to copy other streamer, and I don't like when people copy other streamers. I like when they are unique, even if they have like shitty models, you know? And then like, I enter, and then they surprise me, and then I stay. Just get it as fast as I can. Yep, you can. Yep. Oh, actually, you just made me think. I'm gonna also share it on the YouTube post, so everybody can have access to it, even though, you know, maybe you have to scroll down a little bit, but it's gonna be there. Or if not, you can always come here to the stream POV? Whatever it's called, like the recorded stream, you know, and look for the challenge as well. That's a cool idea. Which cool idea? Matai said a lot of things. I don't know what cool idea. What cool idea? What cool idea? I have notes here, and they are all soaked in tea. I didn't notice. The negative painting. Oh, that was very cool to do. I still don't know how they do it, cause the girl was drawing with green, and like no sketch, no nothing. For me, it's like mind blowing. It's like I don't understand, cause she had perfect drawing without a sketch or anything, and I was like, what the heck? It was a little bit similar to graffitis, let's say, you know, like they can actually draw directly on the freaking wall, and it's like, oh my gosh. How? I don't understand how, you know? But she did, and in the end it looked amazing. I guess it has to be something with layers, and the layers with more paint is going to look more green. I don't know. For me it was just a splash of green. Monotone green. I don't know. You guys can look on the internet and check for it. That's the most, let's say, weird or like interesting art style that I've seen, I think. Because the rest were, I mean, they sometimes they are cool, you know, like burning wood to create art. That's also very cool, but I understand the process. But for the negative painting, I do not understand. And because my brain doesn't understand, it's like it's just kind of cool for me, you know? It's like, I see, okay. Now I know why my freaking notes are all soaked in tea. Anyways, I didn't close very well my tea. It's okay. Because you have a very low contrast. I don't know how they do it either, but it works, and you can see the lines. In the moment that you see the lines, my brain understands, because my brain understands a lot of things, but if it's with lines, if you make lines with whatever art material, I understand. But if not, I do not understand how you do it. Painting, people who paint, it's amazing, guys. You're all amazing. You do. Yubu, yubu, yubu. Oh, I also thought... I think I'm gonna share it. I was doubting about sharing it or not, but I think it's gonna be nice. Because we always say about creating our own art, right? And I was talking about... I lost this track. I was saying, like, you don't have to finish the pieces, right? And, like, you don't have to make final masterpieces and so. And, like, you can be imperfect. And, like, you don't have to create things from the very beginning. You just can copy them, right? So, I met a girl a long time ago. It was on Twitch. She's a streamer. I don't know the story because she was a streamer and I didn't want to, you know, like, ask her a lot of things, but we kind of vibe well together. The thing is, she's a colorist. She's not professional though, she's a colorist by hobby. So she takes other people's drawings with, you know, like, asking for it, and she colors it. And she's amazing because she's been coloring for years now. And she started because she was stressed or something like that, and people recommended her to color mandalas. You guys know the mandalas? Those kind of crazy figures that you have to color grid by grid, you know, with different colors, and that's all. So, literally, she said that was boring because mandalas have no real meaning, right? It's just something with cool coloring at the end, and that's all. So she got coloring books that you usually think those are for kids, which is most of the time like that, but there are some adults coloring books with crazy, but like crazy illustrations in black and white, and you just have to go and color them. And it's so cool. She got some few books like that, with dragons, with, I remember there were one with Gollum, with the Chinese stuff, you know, with all the lanterns and blah, 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 things. And oh my god, it was super crazy because the illustration by itself looked amazing, you know? So you actually don't have to really go and just create things on your own. She said that this really helped her with her mental thingy, which I don't know which it was, to be honest, because I didn't really ask. And if I will ask, I think I will not really share here because I don't have her permission. But yeah, like, that thing really helped her because it was like doing something totally different that she does from IRL stuff, you know? So she just got these kind of books and started coloring. And some of the drawings were like, okay. I mean, the colors that she did on the drawings were like, okay. But slowly, because it was a hobby, she had no pressure on doing it, you know? If a page would get unfinished, just, it's okay, you know? And if sometimes she messes up because she used a tool that the paper doesn't work very well with, it's okay, because it's just a book she got, you know? So I think that's a very nice way to start, I think. I remember when I met her, there were people actually asking her to color their stuff professionally, and she was like, I am not a colorist, I cannot take the job. Or that's what she said. I cannot take the jobs, blah blah blah, because this is just a hobby for me, you know? So actually, guys, all of you could do something like that too. If you are like too scared of starting drawing or whatever, you could just take a coloring book with Valentine, with Valentine thing, and color your own way there, you know? I hate repetitive words, so they drove me insane. I have the same. I got gifted a mandala from Coca-Cola. It was a gift if you buy, like, I don't know how many cans of Coca-Cola, and I got it. Because my bro used to drink a lot of Coke. The thing is, I filled 2-3 pages and they stopped there. But since I was kind of close to this girl, I downloaded from the internet because they were free. I also got some others, like, buying them. And I feel like 10 pages in like a few months, just for pure fun, you know? No, not me. I cannot drink Coca-Cola. Neither Pepsi, neither like soda. I mean, I can, but I will be barping all the time, and my stomach is very weak, so all the gas will expand and my stomach will hurt so much. I hate it so much. So instead I just drink water. If I drink any soda in between marks, it's gonna be Aquarius. My lovely Aquarius. Yes. Oh, that's... It's important to treat your mistake as part of learning, like an experiment. Exactly. You know how many mistakes I have in my art? Though you cannot see them. But I can see them. And in all the drawings that I've done in my life, I see old drawings and they are like, oh my gosh. Also, the art styles can change and it's like, oh my god, the way I drew the eyes. I remember when I started on Twitch, I don't remember. But I remember there were a time that I used to draw noses. But like the full nose on the face. Not the anime nose. The full nose. With the nostrils and the holes and everything. They were ugly. Or like ugly. Like ugly. Like you see the drawings and the drawing punch you in the face. It was hard to look at. And I was so proud at that moment. But that thing lasted very long. I mean, short. Like, I noticed the noses had so many mistakes and I was like, you see, noses are not my thing. Noses are not my thing. And I stopped doing noses. But I didn't stop doing them. Instead, I simplify them to match my anime style. So it's like all that time that I was drawing the nose on the characters made me learn how to interpret the nose, and like how to draw it, let's say, and with all of the mistakes that I didn't want to fix because that's realistic, right? And then that helped me a lot to draw noses on anime style, because in the end anime style it's like realistic drawings but more simplified, you know, and with big proportions, let's say. So those mistakes, those huge mistakes that I hate looking at, those really help me improving now. So this is why, guys, I drop the monthly challenges. So you can practice with me. It's only how we see our own mistakes in our work, but other people will never notice or care. I think people is also affected with... You guys love me. You cannot say no. You love me. Say it now in the chat. And you love me, and you don't want to critique me, and you want to see only the best things of me, you know? It's the same when the parents look at their kid and it's like, oh look, the baby just farted, ha ha ha, so cute, you know? Though it's actually something, yeah. When they are like 15 and you fart, your parents are like, ew, why? You know? So it's a little bit like that. It has to be the same. It's like people don't want to see the mistakes. They are blind because of love. What part of body you like to draw the most? Also, what part of outfit? I don't know. Okay, I really like drawing hair because it's very flowy and I can have a lot of fun. I really like knees because they are pretty, but I feel like I like to draw the head because it gives expression, and just with the eyes and the expression in general, you can see what is happening, maybe. Now the outfit, it depends on what character I'm drawing. Usually I can tell you what I do not like to draw. I do not like to draw things like weapons because you need a ruler to draw them. I don't like to draw anything that you need a ruler. I hate it because I'm not very good with rulers. I will say that. Anything that is like heart shape, let's say that. I try to be direct when I do see something that might not be looking good. Actually, yeah, you do. You tell me like, hey, shouldn't be this eye bigger or something like that. Yeah. And I appreciate it. Especially on a stream, because I do the drawing in one go. Usually when I draw, I let it rest, and then I keep drawing and I see the mistakes by myself. But because on a stream I do it in one go, I don't see the mistakes. Because my eyes are used to the picture, you know? So, yupu. Gaoo! Welcome back. So, in general, I think you guys all got into your own art because you were influenced by someone in the family. I'm feeling alone. Because my way to get influenced into art was more like I saw people outside. I watched anime when I was a babu dragon, and then I just watched people on the internet drawing, and I was like, oh my god, this is possible to do? Okay, let me try. Same as people who watch, maybe your mama watch YouTube videos about recipes and she wants to try crazy recipes from Korea to say something. I also do it. It's just like how it's in English. Culo veo, culo quiero. A monkey see, monkey does. Something like that. I was a little bit like that. Also because I was kind of, let's say, forced? Because I needed to escape from reality, and at that moment I didn't know about the streamings, and so maybe I will be just like you guys, and a spectator on the streams, and so, you know, cool monkey. So maybe, but instead of watching streams, I was watching illustrators on Instagram, I guess. I remember one of my favorite illustrators created a Twitch account, and I was so mad because I was like, oh, they are moving platforms. Oh, I hate her now. Oh. The Babu Dragon was really mad. And then I didn't care because she was a Vtuber and I love her. But I was super mad at the beginning. Yes, it's cool art and replicate the art for 10 years and then gain social media. Your wording is so confusing. Oh my gosh. But do you try your art or not? That's the point. Or you just see the art, because actually Max sings. You do sing, I know. But you also enjoy people doing art, right? Or you only watch me doing art? I'm now curious. I wouldn't be mad now. Yes, I'm a grown up. Cause I'm also a streamer, so I know what a stream is. Back in time, it was COVID time. I didn't know that stream was a thing. I didn't know. I didn't know a stream was a thing till this artist moved to Twitch, and I was like, she moved platform, what the freak is this Twitch? And then I checked Twitch and I was like, oh, actually, this is nice, you know? I told you guys at the beginning, if someone don't tell me that something is like this, my brain cannot come to the idea that something is like this. Literally, my brain doesn't think about it, okay? It doesn't think about it. So I saw clips of her channel on Instagram, but I still didn't know what she was. And I thought she was going to stop doing art cause games, cause everybody play games on the stream, right? And I was like so mad because I was going to lose one of my art senseis, art inspirations, call it as you prefer. And I was super mad till I understood that it wasn't like that, you know? We also had Art Attack. Actually, I also had Granny Dragon used to paint a lot. Both Granny Dragons used to paint a lot. And I got interested when I was a kid. But I didn't have the patience to let the paint dry and keep painting and so. But I think if they will have put me into like an art academy or something like that, I will get like nice stuff. Not because I had the skills, but because I used to just go with the flow of the life when I was a kid. Like if I have to study for school, I will study for school. You know, I didn't have to decide because Papa and Mama Dragon decide for me. Now I have to decide for myself. And I pick the art way. And they are crying every day because I'm poor. So I actually painted some few stuff with how they are called, oil paints? I don't even know. Oil paints? I don't know. Like on the canvas, you know, and it was really nice. I think there I really got interested into art, maybe. So maybe that's why I started drawing the animes that I watched on the TV. But I think life sucks, and this is a real thing. Life sucks, and people don't tell you that even if you are not a child anymore, you can keep doing art, you know? Maybe kids know now better because we have internet and streams, and they see people that are grown up, you know, drawing and painting and doing stuff, and they are like, oh, maybe I can do it too, you know. I want to be like Mr. Beast, and I want to do what they do, but instead of Mr. Beast, put Tama Azulight. I want to be like Tama Azulight, and I want to draw too, you know. But before going into the internet, Tama didn't even know what a manga was. I think internet corrupted me, to be honest. Very good up to who you are, and I think I watch anything you do. You love art, and that's what I enjoy watching my dragon do. But don't you watch other artists, or you guys go on the internet and you see other artists posting their art and you go like and maybe comment and maybe reshare or whatever it's called in the platform, you know? With menus that have to dry, I always have to touch stuff. I do have also patient problems because, oh my gosh, watercolors are so long to dry, like take so long to dry, that I am so impatient, I cannot do it. And same with the paints. You have to paint just for 5 minutes today, wait for tomorrow, because you have school and you have life, and then you come back 5 more minutes instead of 3 hours, you know, and then you wait for tomorrow. What can you do in 5 minutes? Nothing, oh my dear mama, you know. You're an adult, you can do whatever you want, just try it. Yeah, but you know, if you're like 7 and you draw, okay, you turn 10 and your schoolmates, your classmates, and your parents tells you that drawing is for kids, you start becoming shy and you stop drawing, right? And then you turn, what, 20, and maybe you want to draw again, but you lost your synergy with art, you know? So you don't think about art anymore because you spend like 10 years, you know, without even looking or admiring or doing art. So art is not a thing for you anymore. You take your friends, you play reggaeton music, and you go dancing, because that's the normal thing, you know? That's why I said life sucks. Because of other people around you, you will stop doing things that you might enjoy, just because it's not for your age, you know? You have to do faster. But it's not faster, it's about the paint drying. It's brighter and more consistent with coloring. I know watercolors can be also very bright. That's a skill issue. I'm joking. Nah, there are some watercolors that are very opaque. I got opaque watercolors too, and they are. No, nunca me volví reggaetonera. Shut up. The second best time is today. Oh, that's actually very cool. Whoop, or whatever you pronounce it, it was very cool, but I think they stopped posting stuff on the internet. And their art, oh my gosh, it's so sick. I do follow so many artists, I cannot list it, also because I have a very bad memory, and maybe one day we could make a stream just guys talking about art references, and I'm going to drop most of them because I'm sure I'm going to miss some if you guys are interested. How they could do art. That is how some art styles appeared. Oh yeah. But you don't have to go that back on time. Think 20 years ago. You couldn't draw. You couldn't say, hey papa, hey mama, I wanna be an artist. They will just slap your face and oblige you to be a doctor or a lawyer or a, you know, cause that's the future. And I don't understand them. So I always recommend people to start art as a hobby. Whatever you do, you start as a hobby. And the more you do, the better you get. And maybe one day you can make it into the professional way. Maybe. And if not, you always have that hobby there, you know, to feel you inside, you know. And I don't know, you're not going to be curious anymore about what if, you know. You will be an artist, though you're not going to get paid, and you do it as a hobby. The other day, I was thinking, it was raining like crazy. I was at home, and I was kind of bored because I was working. And I was like, I want to take photos. Because actually my hobby is photography, guys. I used to go outside, I used to take photos of nature thingies, and they could be good, they could be bad, I don't care. But I used to take photos of things, and that was my hobby. And I think I lost my hobby a long time ago. So I wanna bring it back. I wanna bring it back. The making of Toy Story. I told my parents I wanna do that, but there was no way for me to become a 3D artist at the time. Oh my gosh. How are you so curious, guys? When I watch Toy Story, in my life, I will think when I was on Purple Dragon, I wanna draw like the people who draw in Disney. Because I didn't know there were people drawing on Disney. I didn't know how the movie was made. Even, you know, I could see, even normal movies, I could see actors and everything. But I wouldn't think that being an actor was a possibility. That was the outside world for me. My only options were the typical things. Lawyer, doctor, officinist. What do you want? Firefighter? A dragon firefighter? Imagine it. A dentist, which is a doctor, you know? Like something super normal that you see day by day. But not something so cool that you can see, you know. And the typical things that people think it's like, I wanna be an astronaut. Like the kids usually say that. I wanna be a bullfighter. That's very typical here. Or it was very typical here. But I didn't even think about that. The most crazy thing that I wanted to be was a writer. Since I was a Babu Dragon, I wanted to be a writer. One day, my book is going to be in the stores. So yeah, I think it is very important how you take the comments around you about the topic, you know. It is very important. Dragon OL? What is OL? Only lame. I am lame, guys. I think it is very important how you take the comments of other people, because that can change your life so much, especially as a kid. Or even if you try to keep it up, you know, and people keep telling you, imagine you are 15 and you are like drawing Dragon Ball, and your parents keeps telling you that's for kids, you are not a kid anymore because you have to decide your future, blah blah blah, and your friends are not like anime voice, you know, and that's, oh my gosh, that's so harsh. So either way, you hide your hobby, which is drawing Dragon Ball, or you just lose your like the respect from people, right? And that's so, oh my gosh, I think that affects so much mentally, because like your whole personality will change no matter what, you know. It's like, imagine, well, I said 15, but imagine, I don't know, 20, you're studying your career and you wanna draw because it's a hobby, and people keep telling you that you are losing your time and ta 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 ta. All those comments just goes through your brain, and it's like so hard, it hurts, you know. And you either keep doing your thing in secret and you feel ashamed, or you just stop. And I think stopping is not the way. Like, oh my dear mama, really? Oh my gosh. But people, most of the people will not understand. I got comments before. I used to use Twitter a lot when I was younger, and I will post sometimes things that I will do as a hobby, you know, as photographies, or like I was writing today with my characters. Oh my god, they are so amazing! And I got well, they are not my friends, of course. They were my classmates. Hating on me, like, are you crazy, you know? And then I will totally see change on their like perception on me, like they would just act different in front of me just cause I posted on Twitter, because it was Twitter back in time. I posted on Twitter that I was having so much fun creating a story for my characters, and they were feeling so lively, and people just called me crazy and they stopped you know, like hanging out with me. Do you think that's normal? So that's what I mean. You either lose your connections or you have to hide your real yourself. So it is kind of it's kind of tricky, and I think that affects mentally to everybody, because not being like you want to be, not being able to be yourself, that sucks, you know. Oh really, Mighty? That's so great. Having a family that supports you is amazing. I met some people online whose families weren't really happy about art, and they were having real fights, and so that's so hard, man. That's so hard, cause what do, you know, like especially if you are young, what do? You cannot leave home, right? Just because you want to become an artist and they want you to become a doctor. It's like so stupid. For me, it's so stupid. I am just so happy and glad that my family is more open-minded, let's say. I'm not going to go in such a deep topic, especially for the first episode, but you know. Like, no. Humans can be really silly. They are so... Yes. Nah. I think... I've been hiding my hobbies my entire life, to be honest. And for my friends that I have right now, they know I'm just the weirdo of the group. They can hang out with me, which I appreciate, you know, as normal people, but I'm the weirdo because I don't dance, I don't listen to the music they listen, and so I don't behave like they do. and I like drawing a lot. And they don't know I stream. Imagine if they will know, they go, oh my gosh, they will freak out. But yeah. You later understand how to ignore it, or if you're like a grown-up adult, maybe you can get a normal job, go outside, you know, like go leave home or whatever, and you don't have to deal with that anymore. They don't know I'm a VTuber, they don't know I am a streamer. They don't know I'm here today, you know, they only know I'm very busy and I am illustrator, and that's all. And they don't have to know anything else. This kind of feeling, guys, goes so hard on me that when I meet someone new, I don't tell them I draw. I tell them I am a graphic designer. Hello, I am Tama Azulight. I am a graphic designer. How you doing? Literally, the conversation usually goes like, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Silence. Other people talk, and then they start asking me, so Tama, what do you do? Like, do you study? Do you work? What do you do? And I like, I'm a graphic designer. Oh, so cool! So what do you do as a graphic designer? And I freak out, and it's like, I do commissions for people online, and they ask me what to do, and I do it. Since I'm not that talkative, they usually stop asking me. Or I say, I'm a graphic designer. And you? What do you do? And then I start filling them with questions like, oh yeah, you're a doctor? Oh yeah, you study? What do you study? How's your career? How is this? How is blah 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 blah? And I start making so many questions they forget about me. I developed that technique through the years because I don't want to tell them I am an illustrator. It's so silly. I am the best liar in the city. Yeah, always the what about you counterattack. Always. You say something like super quiet, super like, oh, this is the most normal thing in the world. What about you? You're more interesting. Tell me everything about you, you know? Yeah. Are you close to your mother? Till you cringe them out, and it's okay. And if not, you can always pretend to join another conversation and leave them there, you know? I am terrible with you guys because you know me very well, but for new people, they cannot tell. I'm such a liar. They cannot tell. Also, when I gather with friends, I am the most quietest person ever. So, to not spill anything, you know. And they're like, one water, a glass of water, please. I want a steak for dinner, thank you. And then they are talking. And when they talk about super silly things, I join the conversation to not feel a weirdo, you know, like a weirdo. So it's like, oh, you watched that movie? I watched it too. And we start talking about the movie, and then weird silence from me because they start talking about how their big bros are getting a new job, and then it's like, smoke screen. I've learned that in Pokemon. I'm not gonna tell you that I keep watching Pokemon, okay? Because I am 1,603 years old, but I still watch Pokemon because I like it, okay? To be honest, I think my friends will accept it, but no. Only the close one knows that I watch anime. The others don't have to really know. So when I hesitate about calling people friends, it's because if they don't know I watch anime, I don't know if I should consider them friends or not, you know? Minnie, what got you into art? Are you an art enjoyer, or do you make art yourself? I don't think there is nothing wrong with being an illustrator, but because I've been I've been having to hide my hobbies and my likes my entire life. It feels so weird to tell people I stream art, you know? Also because people used to critique a lot. That's why I said at the beginning, I don't want people criticizing others, please. You know, that's the only thing I ask you. Be respectful. Do I know you guys will do it? I don't have to tell you. But because my entire life people were critiquing me because I watch anime, you know? Nah. I don't know. It's just in me. It's built in me. I put that code in me. Ooh, nice. Can I ask you what got you into enjoying the art? We've been talking about that entire stream. Mine was silly. Mine was me as a kid watching animes. And then stress came and I came back to draw because it was relaxing to me. Because drawing was nice and creating my characters were nice. And while I was studying, I was writing stories. Though my Muto friends they were weirdos that they wouldn't accept the fact that I had the hobby of writing stories, you know. Captures my eye or makes me feel emotions is what I like about art. Oh, that's nice. Mini is a genuine. I don't know. I've been liking anime girls since I was a babu. When I watched the people when I grew up and I watched people drawing, I think it was also the fact that I met the artists that I met online. Well, I didn't meet them, you know, I found them, let's say. I found the artists that I found. Because if I will find other people, maybe I wouldn't be into art that much, you know. But I found the artists that really inspired me. And the art style were so cool. I think it was because of them. I read you before, Justin. It's so weird, I don't know. It's like the art style came into the right place, into the right moment for me. And then Tama into a monkey, apparently. Monkey sees, monkey does. So if someone wanna share their thoughts as well, I'm meaning to keep these kind of streams kind of short, so it's easy for people to just share, we talk, and it's not like too extensive. Also, I can keep up the streams and not give up because of time, you know. So if you wanna share any of their stories, in person your mind snowballed into the stream today. Exactly, it is. Did I ever tell you guys that I was going to drop art? I think I didn't. I was going to drop art. Because on the internet I only had one friend. IRL, I still didn't have the friends that I have right now. And I didn't have anybody to support my art IRL. Except of my family who would say, well, yeah, it looks nice, you know. And then I went in the internet and I was sharing my art. And I got a very close friend, which I don't like anymore. And they dropped very hard comments on me. And because we were very, very close to each other, I was like, bro. At the beginning I was thinking I was being dramatic. And it wasn't me. I was thinking her comments were too hurtful for no reason. But then I started comparing. And I think it was like 2-3 months, I don't remember. But I was checking, you know, like the comments she will say to me, the comments she will say to other people, the comments she will say to other artists. and it was clearly super rough and super mean to me for no reason. And then I thought, well, maybe it is because actually my art just sucks, you know? And I was this close, like this close to drop art. But because it's internet, I actually thought, fuck this girl. Fuck this girl, I don't need her, I'm gonna keep doing my art. And then I cut all bones with her, and I kept drawing on my own. And here we are today. Yeah, laugh. Yeah, it was super funny, it was super silly. But I felt really bad to the point of crying alone in my room, you know? Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming here and remind me every day that I'm worth. Sometimes we don't know how to say this, how hearted are we till, you know, like, for me, I'm always strong, but it's like, when bad things happen, it's like, okay, we can move on, you know? But it's like a tiny drop filling the glass till everything collapses. And then I do collapse, and then I break down. And yeah, thanks to you guys, I don't feel like that anymore. Because you keep drinking from my glass. It's not gonna get full at any time soon. You're so nice. Me. Refresh and prepare here. If you really have something else to say it now, or shut up forever. Hell yeah, give me drown sake. It's water created from my tears, I guess. It's not the glass that I drink from, it's just my tears. Anyways. If we are done with the topic, we are gonna move on. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for sharing your stories. I hope you like this kind of super short mini talks. I'm gonna try to get better at broadcasting it. Also, I didn't say it at the beginning, but probably I'm going to bring collaborators at some point. Just some few times, you know? Yes. So, could be artists, it could be sci, it could be artists, it could be non-artists, so we can have different opinion on different things, you know? And like, it's not only me talking, because also my throat feels the sore. I know it feels strange, but I talk a lot in this kind of things. So thanks all you for sharing your stories. Remember the February challenge. I'm going to open very very soon on Discord the new channels, and yep. So there's real spelling is actually interesting. That's why I wanted to create this broadcast, cause I want to motivate people to keep going. I want to motivate people to, even when you feel down, you can still try. And this could work as a nice podcast as well for people. And I know since it's the beginning, it's a little bit more scuff, but it's gonna get better for sure. So thank you all for joining. So let me prepare here the raid. Yeah, why not? I like here. Yes, it is. These kind of streams are going to be short, so I don't push it too much. I want to keep 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, because I know it's not normal on me, okay? But it's just talking and talking. So in the moment we have the topic done, it's done. So, yup. No, Gomene, it's just a podcast. Podcast is not like 5 hours as I do in my art streams. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could be talking non-stop for 5 hours, but I think I cannot, okay? So we are gonna raid a sweet duck, and that's all. Till the next episode, or if you can make it before, or see you in Discord. Rest well, everybody. Shut up. Rest well. Have a good rest of your week. Remember, in this week, we have a stream on Sunday because we have things to do on Friday, so I will not be able to do it on Friday. So I'm gonna be drawing Valentine's one on Sunday. So see you there. So until the next one, good rest of the week and stay hard and gout to everybody. Hello and gout. Have a good week. Bye.